We welcome you to Los Angeles. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Coming up on the first pitch and on the mound now, Shohei Ohtani. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And he deals. Gunnar Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, boy. That's a pretty fun fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. And the pitch. And another ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Adley Rutschman. And it's fouled away. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Off the mark there. Yeah, that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, bases empty. Look out!
Yep,
and it hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP boot. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Anthony Santander at the plate. There's a strike. Just missed.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swung on, belted. Hayward going back on this one. To the warning track, makes the catch. Time now to take a look at the Orioles lineup put together by manager Brandon Hyde. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
If they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs, it's going to feel like 30.
Ryan O'Hearn in the box now, no balls and a strike. Rutschman off of first with 2 away. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch-out. One left for the Orioles. And now Now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A., and today's starter, Corbin Burns. And Ziggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, here's Mookie Betts. The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Turns and fires to Betts. Here's a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Pitch misses, ball 1. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one finds the zone, and the count's even at 2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Will Smith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing on the board for the Dodgers in the first. We're back on the show from Chavez Ravine in a few. No score. Top of the second, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right.
Runner on the move, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal it back, get in the scoring position.
Man at second. That clips the zone. 0-2. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. The pitch. And that just misses.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Line drive, and it stays fair. Around third. And that rolls into the corner. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
It's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. Off the mark there, and it's 1-1. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
The pitch. That one not close. And the count is 2-2. Righty to the plate. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jorge Mateo now. Found back our way, and that's out of play. Mountcastle stands at third with one gone of the inning. And a pitch. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0. Now around second, going for third. And he's got an RBI triple.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. Runner on at third, one gone. The count 2-1. That one fouled off. And a pitch. And another ball. Out towards right center field. Outman on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. He's in to score the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
So the lineup flips over. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson struck out looking at his first at-bat. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across that line.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down to third baseman, Max Muncy. The right-hander back to work. And that one a little below the knees. And that is ball 1. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
2-0 the count. Here it comes. Called strike right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Our biggest concern, other than injury, after a moment like that, is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Digging in, James Outman. Burns, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker. The 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
Westberg to second. There's 1. Onto O'Hearn. 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute it. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Here comes a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a good eye there.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
And at first, and next is the designated hitter, Chris Taylor. Here goes the runner. In the dirt, blocked. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And the 1-0. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers nothing. On to the third inning. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Ohtani back to work. That's in there, and that is strike 1. feet on that fastball.
0-2.
Righty delivers. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the right-hander deals. On a line, base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Santander.
Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Flied to right his first time. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Santander getting the start in right, hitting third in the lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Foul ball there. Pitch. 3-2 now. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to second, might be two. Flips it for one. On to Freddie. Double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Two outs.
That's ball 2.
There's a strike. Two out, space is empty. In the air, out towards right center. Reaching for it and brings it in. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning, and here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder. Hayward.
The pitch. Just missed. And another ball. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
I got
I would
3-0.
expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 3-1.
He just spun this home crowd in a big way. What a swing.
I'm a soldier, straight rock and roll. Since I like the bomb, I'm also Prince Poster. Harder than Egyptian arithmetic. People say
pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Obviously obvious. No last minute was the naughtiness. This is where hip hop and all rock, old soul electro, first tone, strong pop. This is
And now it's Gavin Lux. And a strike in there.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Hey.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Betts batting for the second time, and that's strike
One's
one.
the count.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
One down, base is empty.
1-1.
That missed by a lot, and that's ball one. And the pitch. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Let's get the ball by the pitcher. There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And there's the strike.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to fool hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike. And here it comes. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Right through there for a strike. One. Fought off foul. Betts off of first with 2 away. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, inning over. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The 0-1. And that one almost got him. Next
Ball
offering
upstairs.
upstairs. Got it by him for the K. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
Mountcastle.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
He goes down looking.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2-1.
And there's the strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Got him looking for the K.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4, Max Muncy at the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Burns back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. He's 0 for 1. He takes a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Late with the swing there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now Teoscar Hernandez walked his first time. And for a strike, 0-1. The Dodgers down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not even close there. 1-2 to count. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers 1. Here at Dodger Stadium. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jorge Mateo. The pitch. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Not in time, he legs it out.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Now it's going to be Jordan Westburg.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting.
And the righty deals. Double play ball to second. The underhand flip. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
Now back, the third baseman, Henderson.
Back to the top of the lineup. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a foul straight back.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed.
Runner on the go. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Ohtani checks on first, and he's back in standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand batter waits. Gonna count 1-2. That's too high.
2-2 to count.
And there's 2 away.
Yeah, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. He swings and fouls one off. Westburg, the runner at first with 2 gone. That to right. Hayward makes the play, and that is that. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Chris Taylor now. And he deals. That's in there. That's strike one.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On to O'Hearn. Taylor out on the play.
The bat, the right fielder, Jason.
Here's Jason Hayward. He's already homered in this game.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
No strike.
And another ball. And a good eye there. The Dodgers trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Ball 1 there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
That one ripped. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
So close to driving that thing out of here down the line and right. Just a little more behind it, and he's circling the bases right now. Still, though, put a really nice swing on it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Mookie now. Golden opportunity right here. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Righty to the plate. Wouldn't chase that time. Freddie Freeman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. This one smacked out to left center. Could be extra bases. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Back even. It's 3-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run-scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Goes 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1.
Fouled off. Man at second. Freeman hits it in the air. And it falls. Flying around third is Betts. He will score and they take the lead. It's 4-3. Now will be Will Smith.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a foul ball. first one away. And there's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Dylan Tate is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Bauman warming up as well. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
Here comes Max Muncy. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Freeman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Way inside. There's a strike, and a count 2-1. And another ball. Two outs. And a foul ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next one misses, and a count 1-2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And that one's a little bit low. It's 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
2-2 down. That's down and in. Teoscar Hernandez up next. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That's it for Corbin Burns, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Tyler Wells gets the call from the pen.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2 outs, bases are full. ball to right. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles 3. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. And into the box for Baltimore, Anthony Santander.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 on the way. Hang out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 the count.
At the belt and fires. And downstairs.
That's a really good take.
Ryan O'Hearn next to bat for Baltimore. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
O'Hearn up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Lift off balance that time.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball to the plate.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2. In there for strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia also getting ready. Oh, 1 down. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And deals. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high G's for strike 3.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Mountcastle, 27 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. 2 outs. On the ground, right side. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. And a pitch. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Missed with a changeup, and it's a full count. Righty delivers. Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So up next, Jason Hayward. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Pitch misses there. Ball one. There's a strike. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Here comes a pitch. That misses, and the count is filled up. Taylor on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss struck him out. And next for LA, Gavin Lux.
Second base.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
So the batting order turns over, and now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Move to first, and he's back standing.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Right-handed reliever.
You got a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Bounce it back with 2 strikes. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So So the Dodgers lead one, and it remains a 4-3 game. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. The pitch. That's a little bit low.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I'm a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And that's outside. And that's ball 2. Line, and that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Pitching change here, Daniel Hudson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Now. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. Throw to first, but he beat him.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. First pitch just misses.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 second, and that's 2.
Well, second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Wells back to work. Foul ball. There's a strike. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. And there's 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13. Muncy.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That's inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And here it comes.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Bounced out to short. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles 3. New pitcher now, Alex Vesia.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
As the lefty gets to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Evan Phillips, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Trying it, also throwing. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Outdoor slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing play.
And now the lefty in the air, center field. Outman sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Rutschman in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And fouled off. base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. Pulled the string of the changeup. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander. The outfield playing him to pull, with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Way high with that one. And that is ball one. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the eighth. He's looking rock solid so far.
That one missing inside. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Freeman. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Orioles 3. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dylan Taylor.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, James Outman.
Now let's go.
The center fielder.
The line to kick the pitch. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. The 2-1. Bounce to third. Henderson. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen. Mike Baumann preparing to come on if needed. In the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 3.
Here comes
hitter,
Chris Taylor. 1 for 3.
Taylor.
Strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right down the chute, and it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses, and it's 1-2. Hit right side, sends it to first. Play made, that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Evan Phillips.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And the pitch. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third. No swing, just held it back there. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That misses the zone. 3-0. Cedric Mullins waiting on deck for the Orioles. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And he deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the righty deals. He walked in, and that will keep things going. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Mullins at the plate now, and that's inside. One-run lead. You're at the top of the 9th. Here's a 1-2. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The back going too soon, and strike 2.
2 strikes.
And a base hit right there. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
2 on, 1 out. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The 1-0. Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. But it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is even 2-2. So the tying run at second. That one misses, and the count's full. Jorge Mateo next to bat for Baltimore. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ramon Urias. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. That one at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
The Orioles down to their final strike. This to third, Muncy. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.